Okay, so setup-wise, like I say, was okay. Just watch that foot doesn't flare out a little bit too much. It has a tendency to want to sort of go out that way.
You don't want it to be straight though. Just want
about
it just slightly.
5-10 degrees opened out. I don't want to be sort of turned in or straight, as you say. Right, just, I mean, open it a little bit will help your hips move a little bit, which you obviously need to do. Opening out too far will help the hip turn on the way back, but then restrict it kind of coming back on the way through. Okay, so but otherwise, setup-wise, good. I think grip pressure. You don't want to be squeezing tight. And just as a reminder, in some ways, that left-hand grip with that logo showing. It's simple to fall back into an old position where you put it up in the light.
I think this is right. And then as soon as you put it into adjusted that, I thought, hang on a minute. Yes.
I remember that feeling about a month ago. Exactly. So both these swings are now in terms of takeaway. Great there, so that club now is going back along the target line, as we would say, and that club there, again, there's your target line there. The club now in this point is going back pretty much along that, so that's great. Okay. Top of the backswing. Move to the foot. There you go. There's your top of your backswing there. Okay. The arm is sort of a little bit forward there, as you can see. You look at this one here now in comparison. With there. Okay. Exactly.
That's good.
Now let's watch the transition down. This is where on the left-hand one, that right you almost see that right sort of moving forward, and we're chopping across. Okay, so there's the club, as I say, at this point here now, basically outside the mat. Your arms are almost kind of like, your arms at this point are nearer just horizontal than they are vertical. Way out in front there. And if you look at that there, think, okay, right, hit the ball from there, it'd be difficult, wouldn't it? And that's the thing, you always got to really make a manipulated move to try to bring that club back to golf ball. Club at this point now, we're still kind of over the edge of the mat there, coming across the golf ball, having to sort of pop yourself up, as you can see, because that club can't hit the golf ball normally. So you know, and this is where we see people say, oh, you lifted your head there, keep your head down. I didn't do anything. Your head's got no relevance to where that club's coming from. The head's going to rise up and you're going to pop up because you're trying to get the club back to the golf ball, So we look at that position there where the club was. Now compare that to this one where the arms drop. Now look where the club is, The arms can fall down. So at least now at this point, you've got the club somewhere in the region of the golf ball.
Much more vertical, isn't it?
Exactly,
than that.
I mean, if you take the two positions there now, close them out there. I mean, this is where your arms are going to be coming at the golf ball there. Here, that left arm now under your chin there. Club working out down to the golf ball. Whereas this one now, left arm's out above, in front of your body. I mean, those two positions there. That's basically the same kind of position in terms of the swing relative, where your hands are kind of level sort of with your hip bone there. You can see daylight between your hands and your arms here now because this shoulder's staying back, whereas this one's shoved forward.
Everything scrunched up, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And then when you swing through on this right-hand one now, because of that better angle of attack, you're able to strike the golf ball cleaner. And then able to twist through in the balance that we want to see. Exactly. So for me, I think I would practice that. Probably here more so because I doubt you've got a felt wall at home nicely. Not one of my main priorities, okay? So do some swings on here. If you're doing it at home on a normal wall, just use a head cover on your club to sort of protect your club. Don't want to scratch your clubs on the wall there.
Well, when the weather's a bit better, I've actually got a driving mat, but I've got this new one that will show me where I've hit the
the scuff. That would be definitely a good thing for strike part. Okay? But the feeling of the arms just falling here. Don't think it's a pull the chain or drop.
No.
Your arms are literally just falling down. This movement here now is gravity, They just fall. When you get to here, now we start putting the speed on, and then the club then speeds up, hits the golf ball,
I haven't quite worked yet. And this is at that point. Is that where you're going from there to
you're just releasing the club? The same way as if I said to you throw a golf ball, you wouldn't think, what point does my wrist go from here to there? You just fling it, don't you? Exactly. You don't
throw
think.
It, then you wouldn't do it.
And that's what I think we've got.
That last little bit there is where you put the power in.
And that's why I think when people throw a ball or throw an object or whatever, there's no thought process when things happen. You think, okay, there's my target, off you go. And every now and then, if you were throwing the ball or something, you meet on the golf course. Say you're on the green and the guy's chipped up and he's put it to a gimme range, and you go, have that. You pick it up and you just throw it back to him. Every now and then you might throw it back and you might, sorry, buddy, and you do a bad throw. But then you don't go, hang on, how do I throw it? You just go, Blanco, you just carry on. Exactly. You don't think about your technique. But definitely the feeling from here, we've got to try and get a void of that kind of that over the top.
That's the killer for me.
I mean, there's nowhere near that. I mean, that club's not even on the wall to start with, and it's off the wall before you even get back. So practice with that wall kind of behind you. Get the sensation the club is working. Even on this one, it does work off the wall.
It just, I just do, but it's a lot less than
But you can see, doing the practice with it on the wall, it's moved the club this way.
It has,
and it can move a little bit more, but don't go too much too soon because you'll probably miss the goal.
Yeah, but what I can do for a bit of a warm-up here is do that. Do it on the wall
100%.
and get that feeling of it.
Exactly, Okay, does that kind of make sense then,
total sense.
Excellent, good stuff, buddy.